Hello there, YouTube family. I'm Patty Jackson. I'm the auntie of pop culture. I go by the nickname Ginger. It's not cute not knowing. And we start off with a hug. So come on. The weekend edition will be here, so do check it out. It's fancy for those who are like, you need pictures. There's pictures galore. So make sure you check it out. LaShawna Simon puts it all together, but we kind of like fluff it up for the weekend edition. In the meantime, as we go into the weekend, the very shocking death of rapper Shock G. He was a frontman for the group Digital Underground, 57 years old. The late 80s, like 89, beginning of 90s, they were hot with the songs Do What You Like, of course, the Humpty Dance, where he played Humpty Hump. They were very inspired by Parliament Funkadelic and George Clinton, who they just idolized and had a chance to tour with as they went on with their career. Shock G's real name, Gregory Edward Jacobs, did work with Dr. Dre, with Bobby Brown, but he's really best known for helping to put Tupac Shakur into the forefront, because Tupac was a road member of Digital Underground. They saw his rap potential, put him out. He and Tupac and Shock G did a song, I Get Around, and he helped produce that first album. But Shock G was found by his father in Tampa in a hotel room. At this time, we don't know what happened. But when you think about the past 6 months and the way that we're losing our rappers, I asked earlier this week, I said, these dudes are like dying like way too young. They're not even living to be 60. You had Ecstasy from Houdini. He died right before Christmas. Prince Marky D from the Fat Boys. He died in February. We just lost DMX. We just lost Black Rob. What's happening? Is it health issues? I'm telling you, as you get older, you got to do things better, and you really got to do more good than bad. Your health is your wealth, and you really got to start taking care of your body. To lose, it's just like another rapper died. And for many of us who came up with the groups, it represents a portion of our growing up and when we were younger. But they're dying at an alarming rate. As soon as we get more information, we're going to let you know. DMX, his funeral, there's going to be a public one at the Barclay Center in New York, 4 o'clock. They're going to be live streaming it because everybody can't show up because of the pandemic. Sunday, there's going to be a private service at 2:30. BET is going to be live streaming that event, but services for him are taking place this weekend. Irv Gotti, he's trash. He gave an interview. He headed up Murder Inc., Ashanti. We're going to get to Ashanti in a minute. And he started talking about what really happened to DMX, saying it was bad crack and fentanyl, and that he had COVID. And I was like, okay, Irv, couldn't this interview had waited? I mean, we knew there was a problem, and something happened to trigger the heart attack that ultimately killed DMX. But I just thought that Irv Gotti was just kind of like out of pocket, because it was like, well, who gave you permission to be going around giving interviews? Just pray for the rappers, the old school rappers. Singer Ashanti, she's found love, we think. She has sold over, Dexter made sure that I got this information right, over 27 million records. You can say what you want about Ashanti, but that body is bad. Her body is amazing. She's 40 years old, and I often wonder, has she ever found love? Someone to really love her. You're with Irv Gotti, you're the side chick. You're with, and I love Nelly. You're with Nelly. Nelly wanted to keep her hidden. What's that? People want to keep you hidden. It's because they got other stuff going on. But he never wanted to claim her. And why? She's Ashanti, and she's fabulous. She posted a picture, and they're like, is this your new man? The man is a wealthy Mexican businessman who has resorts, nightclubs, and restaurants all over the world. Is he the new love with Ashanti? What about Flo Rida? They said she was seeing him secretly. And it's like, why do these men want to keep her hidden? She's gorgeous. Ashanti, why do you keep putting yourself in these positions when these men want to keep you hidden? Where's Flo Rida? Is this just a smoke screen and you still seeing Flo Rida? It was very interesting, but Ashanti was trending today. Essence Magazine is going to have their first ever quilt artwork cover. It's really interesting, so different from what they've done before, and it really captures the events of 2020 and everything that it represented. Kristen Welker from the Today Show. She's from Philadelphia. Her mom is a big real estate agent, Julie Welker. She does the weekend anchoring on the Today Show. She did the presidential debate and she held it down. She's the White House correspondent. She announced this morning on the show that she and her husband are expecting a baby via surrogacy. She's been having a lot of problems with fertility. She's 44. She said, I love my career, but I would really love being a mommy. And she and her husband are going to be the proud parents of a baby girl in June. It was a really heartwarming story and really happy for Kristen, who is a wonderful, wonderful woman. Y'all know I love documentaries, and there's one coming out on Rita Moreno. She's 89 years old. She's an EGOT. Emmy, Grammy, Tony, Oscar. She right up there with Whoopi. West Side Story, when it came out in 1961. She played Anita. She talks about her life, what it's been like. She's done Sesame, I won't say Sesame Place, Sesame Street. She's done other movies, but it was that role as Anita in West Side Stories. As a Hispanic woman, how hard was it for her in her career? This documentary, a girl, or just a girl who decided to go for it, hits theaters June 18th. She's going to be in the upcoming movie In the Heights with Lin-Manuel Miranda. She's going to be in the new West Side Story, y'all. She's going to be in the new West Side Story, which is coming out later this year, that Steven Spielberg directed. We are going to get our first look at West Side Story Sunday night during the Academy Awards. Which leads us to the Academy Awards. I didn't want to forget anything. It's this Sunday. It's so different. No Zooming. You got to show up. They're going to be outside. They say they're not going to have masks on because I guess they've been vaccinated. LA, London, no host. Questlove from The Roots and Jimmy Fallon. He is the musical director and in-house DJ. There's not going to be an orchestra, which seems kind of weird. No orchestra. All the best songs, they've all been recorded in advance. They're going to be outside. It's going to be glitz and glamour. Stars on stars on stars. Tyler Perry, my favorite, is getting the Humanitarian Award. It's a great honor for him. A lot of people clown him, but he has done just some great works and continues to do great work, but he's getting the big honor. Everyone's wondering who's going to win the award. You look at, Best Actress, you got Andra Day for the United States versus Billie Holiday. She won a Golden Globe. You got Viola Davis up for Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. Best Actor, Will Chadwick Boseman win Best Actor. We lost him last August to colon cancer. Will it be the upset of the evening if he doesn't win? I think people are going to be like this. Because I think that he's honored more for his embodiment of work and to pay homage to a young man who just died too soon. You've got in the Best Supporting Actor, Leslie Odom Jr., raised here in Philly. His role as Sam Cooke in One Night in Miami. He's also up for Best Song. He's got Best Supporting Actor nod. Lakeith Stanfield, who played the betrayer in Judas and the Messiah. You got Daniel Kaluuya. He's been winning every award you can imagine. His role as Chairman Fred Hampton. It's going to be an interesting night. Do you think they're going to cancel out each other? I'm usually on the mark when they do the Best Picture, because usually with the Best Picture, they're like, what movie is that? Nomadland, female Asian director. It's about a woman in her 60s. She loses her husband, her job, everything. So she decides, she loses it during the Great Recession. So she decides to embark on her own, go out west, be homeless, and just live. Watch, that will probably win. Either that or the trial of the Chicago 7. But the Nomadland, when people say, what's that movie about? Y'all know Auntie was up in here doing her research. But it's going to be an interesting night. I know I'm going to be posting a lot of stuff. It is so funny. Award show nights wear me out because I do an oldie show Sunday nights here in Philadelphia, and that's going on. And I'm trying to get all the information. But we're going to have scoop on scoop on scoop on Monday when we return, just about the Academy Awards and the highlights. But this year, everybody, it's unprecedented that so many people of color are being recognized. And it's so different because with the pandemic, you had everything like on streaming services. So a very different year in Hollywood, and this is going to be a very different Academy Awards. It's the 93rd Annual Academy Awards airing on ABC. Have a great weekend. Make sure you hit the notification button. Give us a thumbs up. Leave a comment. I'm going through the comments this weekend. There's the weekend edition, so please show us some love because it's fancy. It's pictures and all that stuff. I got a youngin' who just does it. She just does the whole thing. But have a great weekend. We'll be back here Monday doing what we do, and we'll have an update. And keep the family of rapper Shock G in your prayers. Just hearing that news was just so surprising. But have a good one, everybody. So glad that you could join us. I'm Patty Jackson. It's not cute not knowing. I'm your auntie of pop culture.